Okay, hello and welcome to Impact Specialist Finance interview. Today I'm really pleased to have with me Paul Brett, who is the MD of Intermediaries for Landbay. Hello, Paul.
Hi.
If you could just tell our audience, please, a little bit about Landbay and the current, how was the last quarter for you guys?
Last quarter was fantastic. Actually, October and November were our two best months ever, and we were really excited about it. And we've really noticed a pickup in the market towards the end of the year. December always sort of quietens down a little bit, but we even had a record-breaking December, so we were very happy with the last quarter. Yeah, really happy.
Excellent. And just about Landbay, what's your specialities?
It's interesting because we are a specialist buy-to-let lender, but specialist, what does that mean really? So I suppose it's HMOs up to 12 bedrooms, multi-units up to 12 units. We'll look at trading businesses as well as SPVs and LLPs. Okay. So we'll do the buy-to-let stuff that's probably in between commercial lending and residential, general residential buy-to-let.
Sure.
But we'll do the resi, the normal resi stuff as well.
Okay. And the market at the moment, a lot of brokers are sort of a little bit shy of the buy-to-let sector. Is that an area they should really be looking at in 2020?
Absolutely. I think the buy-to-let sector really scared you sort of everyday broker that may only do a few buy-to-lets on a monthly basis over the last couple of years because of the PRA changes, the tax changes, etc. Yeah. We are seeing more confidence in the marketplace, and more brokers are accepting of limited company lending and sort of upskilling in that respect. But we always say that companies like yourself, Dale, Impact, where you are specialists, it's important for a broker to sort of reach out if they're not too comfortable with buy-to-let and make sure that they look at all the avenues that they've got for them.
Brilliant. And do you see the sector being very much to the one and two house buy-to-let landlord, or do you see it really increasing the portfolio side?
Well, this year we think it's going to be the year of the professional landlord. Mm-hmm. We think now we have a majority government in that we haven't seen a majority government since 2010. So there's going to be a lot more confidence out there, and we think that professional landlords are going to be looking to purchase more property and to build. So off the back of that, we think that the purchase market will increase this year.
Okay, and do you think it's really a big sort of north-south divide, or is it regionalised now, or where are you seeing sort of the most investment?
There has been. We all know that the majority of buy-to-let business has been in London and the South East, without a doubt. It still is that way. However, we are seeing more and more buy-to-let business coming from the Northwest, from the Midlands, and even actually from the Northeast now. So we're seeing that sort of that spread. Now, whether that's landlords from other areas of the country looking to get great yield and good value for money, possibly. There could also be landlords looking to invest in the eventuality of things like HS2, so looking sort of the Northern Powerhouse, that sort of thing.
Yeah. And is Landbay looking at other areas, or are you looking to increase the criteria on the options that you've already got? Are you looking at big loan to values? What's in the plans for 2020?
So we are looking to, we'll stay in buy-to-let. We think that it's important for us to stick to our knitting and make sure that we're the best that we possibly can be in that respect. So is something that we've decided on and we will focus on. We will look to enhance our criteria. We'll look to push the interest rates as much as we can within market boundaries, and but also we're investing heavily in the actual journey itself for the broker. We feel that the broker, the packager, either or are so important to this business. We want to maintain that and build on that, and so things like tech investment to us is really, really important. Approximately half of our business is actually tech.
Okay.
Lots of people with shorts and flip-flops.
And talking about technology, we're seeing a lot of the high streets investing in technology. Where we've talked about 2019 being the year of technology, but do you actually think 2020 we're actually going to really see some strides forward?
I think there was a lot of talk about technology in 2019. I think that there'll be more action this year and next year. I think that some of the larger, more established lenders in the marketplace have got larger challenges because they don't just have, say, one system. They will have legacy systems built up over many, many years.
Yeah.
So to sort of keep pace with the modern market will be challenging for them. I'm sure they'll all get that, but we feel that as a smaller fintech and a tech-enabled business, it's at the forefront of what we do to ensure that tech helps the broker and helps ultimately the landlord. So I think 2020 we're going to see a lot of strides, and we've got some big news coming in the first quarter. In that
you heard it here first. Yeah. Sounds exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited. So we've got some very big news in that respect. That'll be great for brokers and packagers alike from a tech point of view.
And we're all working on the technology side to make it as quick as possible to get to mortgage offer. Are you seeing lots of stuff from the back side between getting from mortgage offer to completion and the tech side making that a lot quicker as well?
Yeah, absolutely. And together with things like title indemnity insurance, that sort of thing, we're looking at all avenues. It's the marginal gains thing, Dale. The whole process from dip through to completion. There are areas that can be enhanced by tech. And completions is an area there too. So we're looking at sort of external situations and drivers, if you like, and together with internal focus there to push the completion through without a doubt.
Sure.
We saw, I think the only wet signature that was required on a mortgage was with the land registry. My understanding is that's gone. So we don't have a wet signature at all within our process, right through from dip through to completion. So hopefully with the land registry not requiring a wet signature too, that will speed up things from a conveyancing point of view.
Sure. And you've got a great team at Landbay. We've got some of the guys come. Beth comes in here once a week, and you can phone up and speak to Beth while she's in our offices. Are you looking to expand the team? Are you looking into how you can make the journey quicker for the end consumer? Yeah,
so we've expanded dramatically over the last 12 months really. This time last year, I think my sales team, there were about sort of 4 or 5 of us. There are now 20 of us.
Okay.
We've expanded dramatically. We've got a fantastic new internal sales team as well. So it's important that we have regular contact with our broker partners and our packager partners. So that's been a big thing for us. Landbay now, there's approximately 100 of us. We think we will look to get to around the 150 mark, maybe by the end of the year.
Okay.
So so it's been exponential growth, and we've got some incredible, and if I do say it so myself, we've got some incredible people across the whole business. I think that if you're a broker, you might sort of think Landbay is it's a small lender, and but when you actually see the talent and the experience that we've got in the business, I say our chief lending officer was the head of lending at Paragon. He, in my view, was the guy that got Paragon back into the market, from a credit perspective after the credit crunch. Who is very well respected with the likes of UK Finance. So, we've got some incredible tech guys, and even head of HR and our marketing team. We've really invested in people. For us, people are the number one factor of our business. You can have the best CV in the world, but if you're not within the Landbay culture, we really, you're not for us.
Sure.
So obviously we like the great CVs too, but we won't just take somebody on board just because of their ability.
Yeah.
They've got to be a good person too.
Okay. And 2020, is it going to be a flat market or is it going to be a growth market?
Well, I think last year the predictions were 35, 36 billion, and then UK Finance increased that to 40 billion.
Okay.
The last figures we saw just at the beginning of this year for last year. There are predictions saying it will be flat. There are some saying that it'll actually be lower. I actually think that I don't think we'll see a huge increase, but I think we'll be on a similar level, if not a little up. I think the last year purchase business was around 9-10 billion. This year we think it will be around 12 billion. So with those professional landlords looking to sort of pick up bargains across the country. Yeah. So I think that it's very positive. And being in the specialist market, it's the market seems to be moving our way. So as a specialist lender, irrespective of the size of the market, we believe that our market share is going to grow exponentially, and alongside other specialist lenders, our great friends and peers and competitors and colleagues in the marketplace, he says very politically correctly. So, but this is, the thing is to ensure that if you're a broker and you're looking at buy-to-let, make sure that you have the ability to decide what you're going to do with that buy-to-let case. That is so important. And if you're unsure about it, speak to someone like Dale or the guys at Impact, because I say when I'm out on the road, you look beyond page 1 of the sourcing system, because you may not be able to actually have do the deal that's on page 1. You might, it may be page 2, but you've got it might cost the client 30 quid more a month or whatever, but you've got the right product for the client, and that loan will go through. So I think it's important to.
I think we're all up against technology this year with the high street lenders, and the straightforward product transfers and remortgaging, etc., could be taken in at any time. In which case, we need to look at other areas like bridging, like commercial, like lending into later life, like adverse, and like specialist buy-to-let. And I think that's where you have got a really good position in the marketplace. Yeah,
absolutely. And I think that you're absolutely right. There are so many areas of lending now, and as a broker, you don't have to be expert in all of them, but have an understanding of what they are, and also have an understanding of where you can get that help.
Where to go, absolutely.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Just quick time to wrap it up. Anything else you want to say to our esteemed audience?
He's not paid me to do this, but I've known Dale for a long, long time. I've known this business for a long time. Seriously, if you are struggling and you feel that the buy-to-let customers you've got, or it might be the odd one, it might be you've had somebody come in and they're saying, okay, they want to do a 10-bed HMO or whatever, and you've never done that before. You can trust Dale, and you can trust this business to help you and to partner with you. They won't take your client, and we have a very, very close relationship with Impact. So.
Thank you for that. Appreciate it.
Also,
really enjoyed that interview. Thank you, Paul. Thank you for coming in today. That's the end of this interview with Landbay. Anything else we can help with? If you want to see previous interviews, please log on to our YouTube channel. Otherwise, there'll be more interviews coming shortly. Really appreciate you watching, and speak to you soon. Many thanks.